Hey Big Dreamers, this is Liz from Big Dream with Liz. If this is your first time here, this is my channel where I give intuitive advice based on what I love, what I'm good at, and what I think the world needs most based on my own life experiences, and I call it the Flavor Generator. I have a new method now I have perfected over the last week or so, maybe longer, and I'm going to kind of reintroduce it to those who saw a couple of my last videos. So the topics that I have come up with are, drum roll please, number one, the visionary. I used to call that the dreamer, but I wanted to be more specific on the definition of the name, because dreamer doesn't always mean that somebody will follow through with what they are dreaming up, but visionary may have a plan. I don't have the exact definition right now, but I just liked the idea of visionary. Number two is these are not in order, great. Number two, the awakener. I used to call that the healer. So that is based on law of attraction, if you know what that is, spirituality, physical and mental and emotional healing, and things of that matter. Number three, the creator. That is based on anything that you would create in your life. And I like to just include beautiful things in that category. So that goes in with that one, as well as all the artsy-fartsy stuff, but not including performing arts, because I have a separate category for that. So number four, the individualist, which is all about me wanting individuality for myself in my life and being an introverted person naturally. So it incorporates who I am as an individual and the things that I can help other people who have similar things in common with me. And also just how to help you be authentically you and to be okay with who you are and all your quirks and all of your big ideas. Okay, and number five is which one? The organizer. That one is based on my skill of being able to organize just about anything, my detail-oriented mind and eye, and my way of living simply and having a minimalistic lifestyle for the most part, and how I can help other people with that. I already have in past jobs, and I thought about being a professional organizer, and I could still do that, because why not? And I want to help other people get more organized in their lives too. So this method will help. This category. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 is the mentor. I had that named the encourager last week, which I didn't like, so I changed it to the mentor. This category has to do with coaching and encouraging other people and encouraging yourself and being a considerate, compassionate, and thoughtful person, and how those traits, if you have them naturally, could serve you well in the future, helping other people in their lives. And the numbers don't match because I rearranged and I haven't redone my cards. Redone? Yes, that's a word. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number 7 is the entertainer. And that category or person or archetype involves the performing arts, and so music, dance, entertainment of any kind other than music and dance, like stand-up comedy I really enjoy, and theater and movies and famous people. And so it's all the stuff when you think of being famous and being well-known or accomplished in those ways. This is the category for you. Okay, so with that being said, now, just so you know, I have all the categories in separate bags with, for example, the visionary bag, and I'm still doing some final work on this. So the little papers are orange, yellow, green, and the orange is what I'm good at, or I'm sorry, the orange equals what I love, the yellow equals what I'm good at, and the green equals what I think the world needs most, aka you. So let's see what category we have today. This is the best part. The element of chance, and you don't know what you're gonna get. It's like life is like a box of chocolates, you know? You never know what you're gonna get. But I can't really steal that because that's Forrest Gump. That's his line. All right, we got the entertainer. So that's your person of the day, aka archetype or category or topic of the day. So now I need that, that bag. Got excited. The entertainer. The entertainer. What kind of advice can we come up with based on the category of entertainment? I wanted to be an actress when I was little. For a very long time, I would cry myself to sleep about it, which really didn't make any sense because I was the most shy, timid person in the world. But I knew that there was something inside me that was dying to get out and be louder than I was. So, although when I got in trouble, my parents got me in trouble. When I got myself in trouble, my parents would discipline me. I was pretty loud then. So, it's in me. It's just trying to get it out in healthy ways, right? Hey, all right, I didn't have to search through the bag because all the colors in one bag. We have the entertainer as the topic or person of the day, and what I love, making playlists. Music playlists on Spotify. Yes, I do love that. I also love categorizing my stations on Pandora. What I'm good at, creating and sharing music for artists. Well, those go together, and so does this one. Whoa. Well, that's meant to be, because I have dance mixed in there and other things like that. The green, what I hope for you, the advice I have for you is enjoy all kinds of music. Okay, that's easy enough, but what kind of elaborate advice can I come up with for you? How can I help you enjoy all kinds of music with my skill of creating and sharing music for artists and my love of making playlists? I can see where this is going. I would love it if you don't know as much about music as I do, which is most likely the case. I would love to make a playlist for you. Enjoy all kinds of music. I have purposely gone back as far as I can go with music. I looked up on Google or something. Yeah, it was Google. I looked up on Google the oldest song ever recorded, and I started there. And they don't have the recording of it from then, but they had it written down somewhere. They found this script of the oldest song, and people have redone it ever since, or played it how they interpreted the writing of it. So that's pretty dang cool. Although some of the music from back then is not exactly exciting to listen to all the time, but I wanted to know the history of music. I did my own school of music for myself just to know how far does this go, how does it link from this to the next thing to the next thing. I want to go back to the blues and how blues became like hip-hop and rock and roll, and like rock and roll for the longest time incorporated blues, but now rock and roll sounds a little different, and maybe it's not even called rock and roll. So it's kind of cool to make all those connections and how things have evolved over time, especially with music, because that's my favorite thing. I'm going to do something a little different. I don't know what else to say. Enjoy all kinds of music, okay? This isn't like this is just a lighthearted one, which is fine, because we don't always need to get so serious about everything, right? Enjoy all kinds of music. I'm just going to see what else comes out of this bag for now. Although those all went together very nicely. And maybe comment below what your favorite kind of music is. Because I know for a long time I didn't really like country music, but now that I'm with someone who loves country music and listens to that primarily, I have learned to like a lot more of it, but I realize that I don't really like a lot of the new, I mean, some of the new stuff just sounds like pop music, you know, hip-hop-y kind of sound, but some of the older stuff is what I like better, and more like bluegrass kind of, which is bluegrass, not country, so maybe that's just, I just don't really like country as a genre altogether. Oh, now we have some dance ones. Now I'm not getting a green, I was trying to get like 3 new ones just to see. Here, I picked that one. Okay, I grabbed what I love, entertainment and silly and goofy people. That's both what I love. And then I got 2 yellow ones, which was what I'm good at, dance/drill team, because I was on the dance and drill team in high school. And I also got good form in dance, yoga, and fitness, because I do tend to pay attention to the form and the technique. And sometimes that actually limits my ability to comprehend movement and actually just move in a class and not worry about messing up. I'm always worried about getting things just right a little too early on learning something. So, and then what I got for you, what I think you need most is to keep attending dance intensives and auditions. Yes, if you are a dancer and you would love to be a professional dancer, but you're scared to death of the idea of putting yourself out there, too bad, because that's how you're going to get there. And you have to keep going to practice auditions. You know, even if you don't want to be in a company, you can always tell them, like, you don't know if you want to be accepted into this company, you just want to practice. And I did that once. I was at a dance intensive and did the audition just for practice, just to put myself, I mean, if I would have been accepted, maybe I could have considered moving to Houston, Texas, but I wasn't so sure I wanted to move and live there and be a part of that company. But the dance intensive there was really good. It was for Adeum, Addeum, which was a Christian dance performing company in Houston, Texas. But they had a really good dance intensive that I went to all by myself, raised some money to help me to get there at that time. And that was me. I was maybe 24 or 25 at the time, somewhere around there. Okay, so how can I help you? Yeah, keep attending dance intensives and auditions, and good form. Yeah, keep going to classes if you are feeling stuck in your, you know, what you can do, and if you don't feel like you're getting a lot better as quickly as you'd like, keep going to classes. Go to more than one a week if you can. The repetition, the variety will help you if you go to different types, different styles, but that's up to you. That depends on your goals. And if you are a little confused and don't know exactly what you want, just talk to me. I can help you sort it all out. I have even like worksheets and stuff that can help you sort out what you are passionate about if you're not really sure. If you are what I figured out this word is a multipotentialite. Comment below if you have heard of that word, because I had not heard of it, but it's exactly what I am. A multipotentialite, which means I have a lot of interests and I've had a lot of jobs and I've built a lot of skills, but I never decided on just one thing because I couldn't decide. I had too many things that I wanted to do. But the good news about it is I have learned a lot of things. I'm more well-rounded now, and I can utilize those to help other people, either by teaching or at least having something I can say about the topic, or, you know, a little bit of experience to help people with. So yes, I am here to help you. Enjoy music, keep going to dance classes and dance intensives and in dance auditions, and do your best in each class. Do your best if you're doing music, do your best in every music class, but this isn't really about like performance music. But I would love to make playlists for you, or just use this as an inspiration to go listen to more music, go to more dance classes, try different things. Don't be afraid of what people think of you, because, oh boy, that is a waste of energy, first of all. If someone is going to judge you and make fun of you or ignore you because they're a jerk, then that is their prerogative. They can do whatever they want, and you don't have to have that person in your life. But that does make a class setting a little more uncomfortable when you have a snobby snob next to you being all snobby. So unfortunately, that can kind of put a damper on your mood when you're in a class and you're trying to excel in your own skills. But the problem with me was that I didn't want to put myself out there too much because I didn't want to make mistakes and look stupid in front of the class. But if you don't try harder and fall flat on your face sometimes, which doesn't usually happen anyway, then you're not going to get the movement into your body correctly. You will be stuck in, I don't want to move and mess up, so therefore your body can't move and you're all locked up. And it really helps to just explore movement, even if it's wrong, if it's not what the choreographer has, the teacher, or other students are doing. If you can't quite do what everyone else is doing yet, just keep practicing repetition. Just keep doing the turn or the jump or the steps, until your body connects with it in your mind and your body. And you will eventually make it, and you will eventually get it, and then it will become easier and easier from then on. So maybe that's my advice for the day. Ultimately, if you are a dancer, keep putting your best foot forward. Pretend like every class is an audition, and you will eventually be where you want to be. And let me know if you want a playlist or choreograph a solo or a group routine for you or anyone you know. I am dying to get back out there in the dance world. Okay, I think that's it. I'm here to help bring out the inner magic you have always had, but forgot about. I will talk to you soon. Thanks, bye.